Welcome to all. Today we are going to learn English 6 standards Unit 2 2.2 lesson, that is the worth of a fabric. This lesson is a nice moral story. Today we going to see in our India there are various saints. From that, Tiruvallavuru is a greatest sage. He was a Tamili saint and poet before 2000 years ago. He lived in Tamil, Mellapore. His teachings are given in a book, Tirukulluru. He was a textile weaver. He wove fabrics and sold them in the market. He never get angry on anyone. That was his behavior. His book is greatly loved and respected. It has 10 couplets divided into 3 books. So let's start the page number 25 textbook and first paragraphs. Tiruvallavuru was a great Tamil saint, poet, who lived more than 2000 years ago. Tirukulluru, book of his teachings. It is greatly loved and respected even today. Tiruvallavuru was a textile weaver. He wove beautiful fabrics and saris and sold them in the market. People said that he never got angry, never used bad words, never shouted at anyone. In the same town, there lived a rich young man. He wasted most of his time roaming around with his friends. They often made fun of other people. I don't believe what people say about this Vallavu, said the young man one day. I am sure I can make him angry. Come on, let's have fun today. So the arrogant young man approached Tiruvallavuru in the market and picked up a beautiful piece of fabric. How much does this whole fabric cost? He asked. 8 coins, the saint named the price. The young man unfolded the fabric and tore it into 2. What's the price of this piece now? 4 coins, the saint answered politely. The youth was taken aback. Why doesn't the man get angry? He thought. He then tore the half piece into half again, and now 2 coins was the answer. Now it was the young man who became impatient and agitated. He tore the pieces into half again and again, saying, And now, what's the price of this cloth now? Tiruvallaru calmly went on reducing the price of half every time. At last, the fabric was reduced to rags. So, Tiruvallaru said in a quiet tone, Now this fabric has become worthless. I will not name any price of these rags. The young man did not know what to say, but he was proud of his riches. So, he offered to pay 8 coins to the saint. For the first time, Tiruvallavuru smiled, but he refused to take the money. Young man, now this fabric is of no use. It is become worthless. Why? Because no one will be able to wear it now. Do you know the fabric was not made in a day? Many people have toiled to make it. The farmer who gave cotton in his field worked hard for months through sun and rain. He picked cotton from each ball and gave it for spinning. Then someone else caught the cotton and spun it into long, uniform threads. The threads were dyed carefully so that they took on these lovely colors. My wife and I wove the threads together, putting in beautiful designs. We thought someday someone will like this fabric, will be happy to wear it. Then all our work would have been rewarded. When you destroy the fabric, you destroy all the love and labor that went into this making. Money cannot bring it back. These softly spoken words touched the young man's heart. Now he was really ashamed of himself. And do you know, Tiruvallavuru went on to say, I can weave another fabric like this, but our life is also like this fabric. If you tear it apart with hasty, thoughtless actions, it will destroy it, and you will not get it back again. Tiruvallavuru's words opened the young man's eyes there, and then He decided to give up his idleness and bad habits. I hope student you understand this moral from this story. So here is moral. We have to keep calm in any situation. We haven't been do everything patiently, and once the life destroyed, no one can get it back. That moral we will learn from this story. So now we will see question and answer of this lesson. Here you are going to make sentences of given 7 words and 2 questions. Answer is given, you can solve it. Weaver. The weaver gave me a beautiful piece of cloth like this. Other 6 sentences you are going to write in your notebook by your own. Second is fabric, roam, arrogant, taken aback, impatient and agitated. Then answers, who was Thiruvallavuru and what is Thiruvallavuru's book of teachings called? So already answers are given over here, and in video, in book, answers are there. You can write by your own. Here are the meanings of new words. You can write it in your notebook. Weaver, a person whose job is to weave cloth. Arrogant, proud or unpleasant. Agitated, anxious or upset. Rags with cloth that is torn into pieces. Toil, worked very hard. Ball, pod of the cotton plant which contains the seeds. Spinning, process of making yarn or thread out of cotton wool. Then carded, clean and combed cotton to remove the seeds. Spun, drew out the twisted cotton to make a yarn or thread. Touched, felt emotional about something. Idleness, that is laziness. I hope you understand these meanings from new words from the text. Let's move towards the question and answer. 4 questions. Answer is written over here, that is repeated. You can write 2 others in your notebook. Who often made fun of other people? A rich young man from Tiruvalluvar's town and his friends often made fun of the people. What did the rich young man want to do? The rich young man wanted to make Tiruvalluvaru angry. So third and fourth answer I have picked because first and second is repeated firstly also. Textbook page number 27, question number 2. Describe the following with the help of the story. 3 are there, you can write it in your notebook by stop this video and zoom it. First is Thiruvallavuru, you can write story in your own word or copy from this video images. The rich young man, then the fabric woven by Thiruvallavuru. I hope you can write by your own also or take help of these images. Question number 4 from textbook 27 page, that is classify words into positive and negative words. A and B list is given over here, you can write in your notebook. So it is already made. Question number 5, write the antonyms of the following words. Politely, calmly, softly, carefully. So these are given, you can write in your notebook. Then next question, pick out the verbs that the following adverbs tell us something more about. Ago, greatly, today, politely, calmly. So adverb and verb are given, you can write. Question number 7 from textbook page number 28, that is use the following phrases in your own words. Here in video it is question number 5. Roam around again and again. These 2 are given, you can write it in your notebook. So here we are going to finish our exercise. Remaining question 8, 9, 10 you are going to read by your own and solve by your own. I hope you understand this lesson and exercise. So you can write it in your notebook. Learn, read the lesson carefully. Bye bye.